Deepak, how do you look at death from the standpoint of consciousness?
I look at death as creativity. So every creative process has a death involved. In biology, we call it apoptosis, programmed cellular death. Your skin cells have to die once a month. Your stomach cells die every 5 days. Your immune cells die, like your blood cells, every 120 days or so. But they remember how to attack the bacterium. And in fact, every immune cell looks at a pathogen and says, have I had an experience with this guy before? I haven't, but what did my grandfather think of him? Okay, because the memory of the previous cell is recycled in the memory of the new cell. DNA is the repository of the memory of evolution, but its actual stuff comes and goes every 6 weeks. So what recycles is a matrix of memory which I, through my deep understanding of consciousness, is not in the brain or not in your body. It's non-local. It's in consciousness, which has no location, space, and time. So we are recycling of consciousness. If we can understand that, then death and resurrection, in the literal sense, is creativity. It's creating new contexts, new meanings, new relationships, all the time. I'm hesitating to use the word reincarnation because you get lost in religious ideology. But there's no question that everything in the universe recycles. Everything.
I appreciate the poetry of recycling, but it doesn't do very much for me.
As long as you think of yourself as this little skin-encapsulated ego dragging around a bag of flesh and bones, yes, it does.
But I have a certain sense of my own personal consciousness, my own personal awareness, and I like that. Are you going to take that away from me in some cosmic consciousness after death or recycle me? Because I don't remember any other cycles, and so those other cycles that I were do me no good.
Okay, Robert. You want the truth with a capital T.
I do.
Okay?
That's why I come to
What
you.
did you have for lunch 3 weeks ago on Thursday?
Okay, I don't remember.
But the fact is, there are lots of things we've experienced that we don't remember.
Of course.
Right?
Sure.
So just because you don't remember being Cleopatra in a previous lifetime doesn't exclude the possibility.
All right, look.
Okay? Or being a housemaid or whatever.
Right,
okay.
right.
The question is, what is our real identity?
I agree.
Okay? Once you find out that your real identity is way beyond anything in space-time, then there is no birth and there is no death. There is only the continuum of birth and death as punctuated points in the grammar of life.
Does that mean I have to give up my personal sense of awareness?
You have to expand your personal sense. There's nothing to give up. You can only give up what existed. Okay? But if you expand your sense of awareness till you realize you're all of this and you feel it, then there is nothing to give up. You are the universe in this little impermanent life form.
Will I know it's me?
If you can awaken yourself into the awareness of your bigger identity now, you will never fear death, because you will know that that is who you really are.
But that's a different sense than I have today. It's a sense that I don't exist. It's a sense that I've blended into a cosmic consciousness.
No, you don't.
I'm not sure that's worth it.
If you can witness...
I'm not sure I want that.
Okay, listen.
Why do I want that?
In any given day...
It's like disappearing.
In any given day...
I don't want to disappear.
Listen to me. As long as you don't confuse yourself with the role you're playing right now as Robert, you're free. If you get attached to the role, then you're in the melodrama of fear and existence, which everybody is going through their existential crisis. You're like a guy in a movie theater who has forgotten that they're watching a movie. Okay, you're the witness of the movie. It's your destiny to play an infinity of roles, but you're not the roles you play. You're the eternal witness in which the roles come and go. And you better get hold of that eternal witness, because it's your ticket to reality. It's your ticket to freedom. It's your ticket to immortality.